Hard to say I totally regret it, but I basically signed my life away at 18.
Savannah Sullivan, a 27-year-old artist from Portland, Maine, knew that getting a degree in painting from the Maine College of Art would be a long and expensive journey, but everyone told her that this was the best way to hone her craft.
It was just expected. Like, there was no question of it in my high school. It was like, okay, everyone's going to meet with the guidance counselor and we're going to look at colleges and this is what you're going to do. Unless you want to go into the military. Where I just truly thought that, well, everybody else older than me is telling me to do it. Everybody around me is doing it. It must be right. I mean, I'll find a way. Like, it's fine. You graduate, you figure it out, you get a job, you pay it off. Like, it's fine. But I think it's really altered the way that I've spent my early 20s.
Savannah is one of many graduates whose debt makes saving money difficult. Nearly 40 years of rising student debt has combined with stagnant wages and large cost of living increases in urban areas, making the path to security for new graduates harder and harder.
I guess the irony of all of it is that I had no time to actually pursue or make my own personal art because I had to work so much to earn the money to pay for all my bills and pay for my student loans.
While college costs have skyrocketed, Americans are saving less and less money. The average savings rate has gone from 12% in the early 80s to under 4% before the pandemic. Most millennials say they have less than $5,000 in the bank. Emma Wolfson graduated from the Maine College of Art the same year as Savannah, but she never had to take out student loans and was able to save money prior to the shutdowns.
Like, I've seen a lot of my friends who are just like, they go off of what they have. They just like pay things immediately as soon as they can. And, they're not really saving anything, especially with student debts.
Unable to put much in the bank, Savannah had to think outside the box to save what she could. Together, she and her boyfriend at the time converted a van into a living space so they could stay in Portland without paying its high rents.
If we can't increase how much we earn, then we need to decrease how much we spend. So we didn't feel like renting and just kind of throwing our money at a place we wouldn't own. So what we decided was we would try to, you got to spend money to make money. We would spend some money to convert a van to live in it and then not have to pay rent, just pay for the cost of how much the van is per month, plus however much it costs for the materials to make it. And then in like 2 years, we would have it paid off and basically have to be able to save enough money.
Now back to paying rent and living with roommates, Savannah says her struggles to save money, while hard, have made her more resilient.
Everyone tries to make the best out of their situation, and I've tried to make the best out of the situation regardless of if I'm in a ton of debt. Like, it forced me to be creative in how I live. Like, when I decided to live in a van, that was fun. That was a great experience. I think it made me sort of value things outside of value a type of life that's maybe different than mainstream.